And we are back with Medieval 2 Total War. And last time we were able to... What were we able to do? We were able to get Hamburg surrounded, so we will be assaulting that at some point. We were also able to defend Toledo twice from Portugal, so hopefully we can begin to move out. And you might remember that we were in fact excommunicated for my aggressions on Denmark, which I found really odd because they were excommunicated as well, so not quite sure what's going on there. But it would be interesting to see what happens to this army in here. They're no longer a crusading army, so they could just desert us, which would be interesting indeed. But we live and learn, and I've had to lower the tax rates on a bunch of little settlements or the cities because of low public order, because we've been excommunicated. We've got religious unrest in most of our towns, but none are revolting, which is excellent. So I think our first call of order is probably getting King Henry to move south, and if we don't lose too many of the men, we're going to use him to probably take Cordoba, maybe even Lisbon, we'll see, and we're going to assault Hamburg with our army here. Now they've got quite a good decent army of the dismounted feudal knights and some archers as well, but we should theoretically be able to take it somewhat easily with our dismounted English knights and armoured swordsmen. We should outclass them, really. But we will just keep them surrounded for a turn or two, see what they do, see if we can get them to come out and we mount a defense. I would prefer that, to be honest. We'll just move our spy across. And we've got 15k to spend, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Pretty much everywhere's building. We need to get Zaragoza's public order up. It's on the slightly lower side. So I think we will end the turn and see how we go. Alright, so yeah, it seems that they're going to come out and attack us. So we've got Sten. He's just a family member. Who else have they got? They're coming at us with 2 units of dismounted Huskars and some Norse archers. And they've also got Niels, another family member. So not much to say. That catapult probably will be the most annoying thing about them. What would be... Okay, so not really that great actually, the Norse archers. So it'll be almost 2,000 men against about 1,500, maybe 1,600. 1,700 really, if I do my math correctly. But yeah, let's get stuck in. Alright, so here we are. Let's just have a look at the surrounding areas. Alright, so that's what we're going to go with. Fairly odd, I know, but I want to use the stakes to our advantage, slow their cavalry down, and hopefully we do that by placing these stakes further out so they can't just charge through the line. So hopefully that will serve us well. So we've got our armoured swordsmen up front. We will be moving our longbowmen back. Our yeoman archers sitting in here. We've got our catapults at the back. We've got our dismounted English knights to react as best we can. And I really don't want to use my general's bodyguard. I can't really afford to lose him. Alright, so let's start the battle. So their what do you call it? Their reinforcements will be coming from this side, which is a bit annoying, but we'll manage. Alright, so we've just repositioned a touch. You can see that we were over here, but now our line is in here. So hopefully we can fire on these as they come in, and we've got them in the distance there. So we're just going to speed things up a touch. We are now firing. Well, shortly we will be firing. So all of our archers will be firing. There we go. We should hopefully do a fair amount of damage. That sounded deadly. So yeah, we're killing them. They will be firing back at us, I would imagine. Little to no effect as of yet. Oof, that was close. That would have been excellent shooting if that had gone through. That's a good hit. Oh, that's a good hit as well. They're wavering. Hopefully they will run just straight away. That would be ideal. They're wavering. Come on, come on. Don't get stuck in. That's another good hit. They're running. Excellent. I mean, the key is for me here is we don't want to be using too many of our arrows, so we just want to get them to run away and then be done with it. But I don't quite know what they're doing. It's like they're just sitting there waiting to die. So yeah, they're getting fairly murked. But we're doing okay. We've lost a handful of men, not too many. Lost 5%. But that's okay. Okay, that's a good attack. Now what I think we do is we just charge out at their Norse archers with our swordsmen, and we stop firing with all of our archers and our catapults. Good, they've all stopped. Whoa, where did they come from? Okay, so strangely, I don't quite know where they came from, so we're just charging with our English knights and our general's bodyguard. I did say that I wouldn't use them, but we'll kind of have to at this stage, otherwise we're gonna get murked. Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop firing! Please stop. Okay, so we routed them, which is excellent. We need to just move everybody back onto the line. Get everybody back in. Alright, so there's the main force of their army. We killed Captain Thorgeir, which is good. And apparently our armored swordsmen are continuing to charge these guys, which is an issue. So we're going to move them back. I don't know, we'll just move them back into here. Alright, here we go. So we've killed 26% of them, which is good. Good volley. Wow, they've got a good hit on their peasant archers. I don't understand why they're so close. Oh, yeah, you missed. Yeah, you missed. Wow, excellent fucking hit there. That was sensational. Just killed 20 with one hit. Alright, so we're gonna just use these two. That's another miss. Alright, so we need to get stuck in there. We need to get stuck into here. We need to get stuck into there. We need to get stuck into these who are trying to flank us. Dismounted heavy English knights can get in as well. We have killed Sten instantly. Excellent. And they are instantly routing. Perfect. Sensational stuff. Alright, good. So we need to run around into these guys. Yeah, continue to fire into that mob of just mess. Alright, good. We need to continue to flank them. Continue to flank. Just get them off our lines. That way, we can just reform the line and let our archers do the work. Don't need to do anything special here. Just keep firing, you muppets. Alright, so it looks like they're coming back in for another charge, so we will just look to charge into them again. Okay, good there. Just keep firing. Wow, that one hurts. Wow, good shot. Alright, I think this time we're going to get stuck into that mess. We're going to use our catapults to fire at wherever their catapult is. Where is he? Where is his catapult? Oh, they've been destroyed. Yeah, we're going to stop firing with our catapults. Continue to charge them down. They've got some general's bodyguard over there, so we're just going to use... oh dear, that's not good. Our line is undefended. Don't need to go with everybody, go with those two. Get back in. Alright, good, they're running. Apparently we've got armored swordsmen running or fleeing. Alright, so it looks like that army has been routed. So we're gonna move back in. Ah! They're the ones that are running, apparently. So, we seem to have done reasonably well. So we're gonna just run everybody back in and see what the damage is. We've lost 33%, which is not too bad, and we will end the battle there. So we lost 500 out of our 2,000, so not the greatest, but I think considering that we killed 1,000 and only lost half of what they lost, that was reasonably good. So we should ransom. They rejected it. We're gonna sack Hamburg, of course. So yeah, no longer required to blockade it. Merchants Guild in Edinburgh, no thank you. Alright, so we're gonna have rebels, I feel, across the land. Yes, so that army has completely vanished. So what did we lose? We lost 80 Crusader Knights, we lost 450 Crusader Sergeants, we lost 360 Yeoman Archers, we lost 360 Armored Swordsmen, we lost 240 Longbowmen, we lost 240 Dismounted Fielder Knights, and we lost 160 Knights Hospitalier. That's painful. So we're going to have to rebuild that army, but not too worried. Okay, Antwerp's ready for an upgrade. We've got a family tragedy. Lucia Barnes didn't probably make it past childhood. Right, so we've got those things coming in. We've got some extra shit. Yeah. Alright, good. Right, so now that Hamburg is ours, wow, they've got a lot more than I anticipated. So they do have Stettin, they do have Magdeburg, and they do have Frankfurt. So it looks like we're in for a bit of a war. Alright, so now that we've got Hamburg, we need to retrain. What can we build at Hamburg? So we can build Yeoman Archers, we can build our dismounted English Knights, we can build our Armoured Swordsmen. So all in all, we can build everything that we've got in our army, which is ideal. Alright, so let's see what we can retrain. We're going to retrain Yeoman Archers, one unit of our Longbowmen, and that's it for now. We can't recruit anybody. We will instantly go into Ballista Towers as they're the most useful. So Aarhus has got a garrison, and we will have to head down there at some point. But it won't be from up north, unfortunately. So we're going to have to send probably an army from the south. We might head over to Frankfurt. That could pretty much ruin them. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're at Bordeaux at the moment with our king. And we're just going to build an army for him, and then we're going to head south towards Portugal and deal with them. Meanwhile, we're probably going to use one of these guys. We're going to send him to Caen, and then we're going to head north, and we're going to do some work in here. We're going to have to probably defend Hamburg at some point. Antwerp is probably safe for now, but we've also got our new navies, which we will have to do some work with as well. Alright, so we're going to do work here. Not the most threatening of a navy, I know, but we're going to head north, and we're going to add some units to it. So that's a fairly powerful navy, and we're going to try to head up here and get rid of that one. We've got another navy over here. We'll just have a look. Okay, so there's nothing in there. So what we're going to do in here, we're just going to build a cog just to get across the pond. And then we will do our build queues, get some buildings going with the money that we've got, and then we will end the turn. Attack Theologians Guild in Edinburgh, sure. New mission, we need to blockade Stettin. We could do that, maybe. Faction announcements feels unappreciated. I think we're going to do some work with that guy. Yeah, probably. Construction report, excellent. And that's good as well. Milan's been excommunicated as well. It's also occurred to me that we need to get rid of some of these units. That looks like the starting unit that you get inside Carnarvon, so that's quite interesting. But don't appear to have any other rebels other than Captain Jesper up here. So what we will do is we're gonna use. Do we have any generals in here? So no, we're gonna use William. We're gonna send him to Nottingham, build a little army, head over that way, and get rid of that. Meanwhile, now we've got Philip We're just going to send him with these armored swordsmen down to Khan. He will get there shortly. We'll build him some dismounted English knights. In Angiers, we can build him 2-3 units trebuchets, bitches, and then we'll get some yeoman archers going as well. Right, so that's pretty much that's done. We are still retraining here, which is excellent. And they shouldn't really be able to take that here. We should be able to retrain a little bit more thoroughly. Let's just have a chat with the Danish, shall we? See what they have to say for themselves. They're not after a ceasefire, I know that much, but they are bankrupt, so that's interesting to note. We've got 30k. We're getting a fair amount of cash per turn. So we will... we're going to do that. I'm going to get more money per turn. We're going to retrain in here, but... So yeah, we're just kind of building slowly. We're going to have a couple big armies heading north. Hamburg, I'm assuming, is going to come under a threat at some point. Probably by this guy, Sigurd Tegelbjerg. I know I probably butchered that. Milan are also a threat as well at this stage. They do have a huge army in there, but I think they are at war with the French, so I'm not too worried. We could be under attack from the Portuguese yet again. Could be an issue. We do have Captain Pedro. We could actually just deal with that quickly. Alright, so we're just going to deal with this rebel army in here. And I think we call the turn. I think that's pretty much everything. See what happens. Old mate Princessy is still banging her head against a wall. I don't know what she's doing. Our Master Theologian's Guild in Edinburgh. Yeah, we'll take that. Seems good. Edinburgh's ready to upgrade. We lost our priest in Bruges. That's okay. Wow, I didn't realize how much we are building. Papal States and England are apparently at war, and the Papal States and France have broken their alliance. Where are we at war? Here. Okay, so yeah, we are now at war with Papal States. Captain Pedro. All right, so we're not going to. You're not going to see this. It's fairly useless. Actually, I'm just going to auto resolve it. All right, so that's him done, and we'll head back to Toledo. So we're gonna end the turn. Theologian's Guild in Dublin. No thanks. Don't need that. Agent detected by Denmark. Fancy that. Flash flood in Toledo. Buildings damaged. Swordsmith's Guild and the archery range. Not ideal. So we will just look to repair everything that was damaged. Okay, that's all good. He was in Angiers. Okay, so Gregory, I think, has finally died. Our spy in Aarhus has died. That's not ideal either. Right. That's all good. That's good as well. Still getting 7k a turn, surprisingly. I thought we would be getting less than that. And now we head our yeoman archers north with you lot. We need to continue to build in Angiers. Alright, finally we can get into range with their navy, which we will do straight away. Admiral Harold. Yep, we will get rid of that. Competent sailor. Excellent. We'll keep him there, that's fine. Just also get rid of this rebel army in here. We will will auto-resolve, no reason to fight that. Excellent. Some trait stuff as well. There we go. Winning first, and feels appreciated. Excellent. Head him back to Nottingham. Now, what are we doing? We are going to end the turn. This brings us up to turn 100, which is we're moving right along. I've got an Assassin's Guild in Dublin. No thank you. Don't want that. Financially, the Mongols are ripping it up, which is weird. Excellent. We've got our ballista towers in Hamburg, which has significantly increased the firepower or the defendability of Hamburg, which is good. We will just get a heavy armorer in there, and we'll just retrain everybody. Give everybody the silver shields, which is good. Now, what are we doing? We've got Philip in here. We'll just reinforce him with some archers. We need to keep recruiting in here. We just need to have a garrison in Angers. And we're going to get 3 more units of longbowmen, add them to this army, and then we will move him north. Probably head for Frankfurt, as Hamburg was probably going to be the center of attention for them. So we'll just head you guys back into Toledo. We're going to retrain everybody. That's good. Let that happen over time. King Henry is now going to move south. We're just going to deal with this Portuguese army in here, which we should be able to deal with fairly comfortably. And you are heading back east. Just retrain in here as well. Now, I'm probably not going to move him anywhere close to the action. I'm going to use him just to defend the British Isles. No need to waste... Well, I guess that would be wasting, but I'm not too worried. Meanwhile, we're going to be heading south with our king. We're going to be moving north with Philip, so it's all happening. Alright, so we've got Thieves Guild in Dublin, no thanks. Time machine made. An elaborate new time measuring device has begun to appear in several places around Europe that does not rely on water or the light of the sun to work. Scholars have explained that it has been discovered that the motion of a swinging object can be used to drive the clock mechanism. Those who have seen one of these new mechanical clocks have suggested making one large enough to see from a distance would be useful. Ah, okay. Cool. Excellent. Now, let's just have a look. King Henry, we're just going to move into this Portuguese army, get him out of there. Just going to auto-resolve. No need to do anything more than that. Lost 96 men, not terrible. We will ransom them, they've accepted. Now we're going to move them south towards... We could go after the Papal States, but I'm not convinced. So yeah, we're going to continue to head south. We are under attack here. They are going to apparently try to assault it, which that is... yeah, they're not going to do that. So we will wait them out. It looks like they're going to head towards Antwerp as well, which is fine. Meanwhile, in here, we're okay. Just give him his longbowman, and now we're going to head these guys over to Frankfurt. So, not much else is going on. Oh, we've got a rebel over here. Hubert the missionary has decided to fucking rebel, you clown. Looks like we've got Jesus next to him, so we're just going to have a go at that. Sensational. He's a boss. He is Jesus. He is the man, the myth, the legend. That is Jesus. Seven of God. Excellent. He's basically the next Pope. He's pretty beastie. Alright, so how are we doing? We've got 8k coming in a turn, so we're just going to build in our Spanish fortresses. We'll get a... if we get siege works going, and we'll get a build going in Toledo as well. Not a catapult maker. Do the mines. Fuck it. So why not? And we'll leave it there. Meanwhile, our navy is not really doing much. We're going to continue him up to Admiral Harold. Looks like they're going to try and assault us at some point. It'll be interesting to see when. Not much going on up here. That's good. Do we have a commander in there? No, we don't. Alright, so we're going to move James out. I'm going to move him over. Ooh, hang on. We got another. So we're going to move you across to get rid of that. I'll just have a quick go into... no, not worth it. You're not worth it either. Okie dokie. Not much else to do, I believe. So yeah, we will end the turn yet again. Yep, we are under attack at Antwerp by, guess who? Yeah, the Danish. They're back for more. So, are they going to try and assault us? It does appear that way. Yeah, they can try their luck all they like. That's a fairly strong garrison in there. Just have a closer look at what they got. Oop. They do have a catapult. That changes things slightly. So that'll be an interesting defense indeed. We could just cheekily head north and take ours real quick. Could be an option. Get rid of this navy. And we will look to destroy it completely. Now, what are we doing? We're going to move King Henry south. We're going to just head him all the way to Cordoba. That's going to take a bit of time. I think we're going to get them out with this army. If they want to assault us, they're more than welcome to. Got plenty of cash, so we're just going to start building in London. We'll get the tavern. We're going to get the irrigation going in Nottingham. Carnarvon needs an upgrade, so we'll get the fortress. And we'll leave that now. James needs to head up to... I forgot about that, actually. Are they going to assault us? Yeah, it appears that way. So, we will end the turn, see if we have a defense that we have to make, which I imagine that we do. Alright, here we go. This will be the last thing that we do in the episode, our defense of Angers, yet again. It's under attack from a fairly weak army in my opinion. But we will defend it nonetheless with our yeomen and our armoured swordsmen, which should be able to do the job fairly comfortably. So let's fight the battle on the battle map, and we will get stuck into this. Alright, so here we are. Let's have a look at our deployment. Looks like they're going to come at a different gate for a change in Angers, which is nice. Nice to have a bit of change. So we've got our little garrison. We're basically gonna flee as soon as they get to the gate or get any kind of siege tower up. Though I don't think they will get this ram in. That should really catch fire. So we're just gonna speed things up. We are firing. If anything, wow, it's gone already. That didn't last long at all. So now they're gonna have to come at us, which basically takes their cavalry out of play, which is huge. So now they're gonna have to come at us with ladders, which is a disaster waiting to happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the yeoman archers down. We're going to take our armoured swordsmen and run them up. come on, I need you to get down. We'll stop firing with you. So that's mercenary spearmen, so our armored swordsmen should theoretically cut through them with ease. I have to admit, this placement of building is not the greatest in the world I've ever seen. Alright, so we're going to stop firing with everybody. We are going to run back here with everybody. Come on. Come on, my peasants. Get there. Run, please. Our yeoman archers can continue, please. Our armored swordsmen need to get on the wall sooner rather than later, please. Which should theoretically bring the rest of them in. Maybe. Yep, here they come. They're going to bring the rest of their units in. Armored. Come on. Let's go. These yeoman archers are not the smartest. They're wavering. They should flee, really. We've killed 18%. This is going to be fairly one-sided affair, I believe. So yeah, we're just going to set up on the wall properly. Set them by the gate. Get everything going. So they're going to have to basically assault the walls at this rate. There's a doubt they're going to do it. They're going to have to come up these ladders, and they're going to have to take us, which is not going to happen. What just happened? I'm not quite sure. The enemy general, Captain Arenciano, I guess is how you say that. I'm not 100% sure. Now we're losing that many men purely because of the arrows, I believe. Yeah, but we will end the battle there. That's a solid defense. Let's just have a look at the stats. Armored swordsman inflicted 158 casualties, which is sensational. Unfortunate not to get a rank there, actually. We will ransom them. Rejected. Excellent. Yeah, Julia Filed has been getting some pretty terrible husband offers, so no thank you. Alright. So Antwerp continues to be under attack. We might just sort this out quickly. Get you off. Yeah, fuck off. Don't need you getting involved in that. Alright, we're just going to quickly do some bits and pieces. Alright, that's good. Yeah, we'll move them into there. Alright, so next time we're going to see Philip Winkworth in action. So, if you've enjoyed our video of us basically dominating pretty much anyone that comes our way, including, who do we fight? We fought Milan, we fought Denmark, we fought Portugal, so yeah, we're fighting everybody, including rebels as well. So, it's all happening. And if you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you've enjoyed it more than that, just throw it a subscribe, I'd be very much appreciative. And until next time, take it easy.